got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. Game time. Game time. Does the same time with me as game time, but with you, yeah, same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday Night Primetime. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10.
Let's go, Trip.
Now it's Hurts. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Jonas Sanker is there to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Now Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Motion man is the tight end going right. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Quick throw down, the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Open man, left side, he's got it. defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
New York.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And the Jets are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
First and goal, New York.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Trey Benson, touchdown Jets. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting the game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. Going up top for Evans. And the Jets are going to have it just past their 25.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And let's go.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
180.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Great.
They'll run the sneak. He's going to have the Jets first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll run here with Benson. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Trey Benson. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is good. And the Jets move out on top. 14-0.
Chargers, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Vegas!
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it.
Now, that was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Jets have the advantage. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On third down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Jets have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Jackson Smith-Njigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Third and long. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Got it with Smith-Njigba. Diving for the end zone, but he's not going to get the ball across the plane. They're going to mark him just short. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Man in motion here is Washington.
Trimmer.
Benson. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Great, set. And anyone else?
They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
The kicker on for the point after.
This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start with Kell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no good.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big pick.
Again, it's Benson. He'll report a short gain to the 25. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. 3rd down, they need 5.
Delta, set. And anyone else? Delta.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard as they find a way to pick it up on 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. And the Jets first down.
Great.
Now Hurts gets it away quickly, and it's caught to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, touchdown on the year. The extra point is up and good. And the Jets move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Rolling to the left. He keeps it himself. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Retains possession.
A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
It's a gain of 33. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Bobby Okereke. He's in there for the sack. It's his third of the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Williams. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
First down.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Forced out wide. This one complete to Washington. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. On the run to the right. To the goal line and in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understand here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And he gets into the end zone. A perfect finish to this half. They get the touchdown on the final play and top it off with a 2-point conversion. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
And the Chargers first down.
A play fake. Now Williams. Flush to his right. That's caught right side. It's the tight end, Evans. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Chargers. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Operating from the that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but they're able to get that stop. They can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That was good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll send the tight end in motion right. That is caught out wide on the RPO. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, here's Smith.
Rashard Smith, the ball carrier.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
4th down.
They'll send a man in motion left. On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, Hurts. Pushed out to his left. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the give, this is Taylor. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to be 3rd down. To throw is Williams. Forced out wide. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and
from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Williams to the air once more. Flushed to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. They'll throw up here, 1st and 10.
That's another Chargers.
To throw, it's Williams. He's got his big tight end. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Chargers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Now we'll get a 2-point try. Watson gets his offense lined up.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Headed left, buying time. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. this out wide. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 11 yards on the connection there, and the Jets have a first down.
Good.
Tight end going in motion here. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
New York.
On play action, Hurts moving to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
A run with Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's in! Touchdown, New York. That his second touchdown tonight. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kick is good. It's the score, Jets 42, Chargers 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And the Chargers.
There are 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Look him up up on a 2nd down and 8. Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Williams. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Williams. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Moving left. He'll air one out for Higgins. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts. This one is about to go. 17 yards.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to see.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A loss of 9.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Jalen Hurts.
Boye Mafe. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. So this one in the win column for the Jets. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation